Yo, haha, Magnificent.
What is good, YouTube? Your boy Magnificent is back with another sneaker review, man. Today, I'm very excited because I got the Nike, I want to say Dunk. I don't know if it's like a mid. I think they label it as a mid, but the Nike collaboration with social media regarding the strawberry milkshake. Now, I like this collaboration. James Whitner, man, he does a good job at telling the story. Did it previously with the Alma Year Jordan 3s not too long ago, which is this shoe right here. If you don't know about that, dude, look, you can Google it or check one of my videos out, and we kind of explain basically the storyline behind the Alma Year 3. But this free lunch project, at least the series, it brought a lot of nostalgia. A lot of nostalgia to me, just because so many memories of me as a little kid that I'm getting ready to reveal. I can't believe I'm doing this on the YouTube channel, but I'm going to reveal this, and I have no problems telling this story. So if you don't know the story behind the, actually, you know what, before we do that, let me bring the box out. Before we get in the shoe, I'm going to actually tell the story. So this is the Nike collaboration with Social Status. Now, the idea behind this box is kind of like, think of like a milk carton, right? So this has a milk carton, but the story I'm going to tell you is going to be completely different, but it has similarities to what James was saying in terms of underprivileged kids. Stay with me real quick. So let's look at the box, and you can see that it has, it looks like an ingredients, like a list of ingredients that you would feature on some type of, whether it be a drink or, food. But you can see that it is very detailed in terms of like things like where it says main swoosh, with the eye stays, 2 pairs. You get the concept of it. And of course, down here it tells you the ingredients that it took in order to make the shoe, which was Social Status, the Nike Dunk, etc., etc. And you can see that it does have Social Status logo intermixed with the Nike swoosh. And it'll tell you lift up here. The front of the box also features the Social Status branding. And it features like a game. I don't know if anybody remember, you open up a paper of some sort, and sometimes even on a box itself, or the box, I want to say the milk box carton, that you'll have like a game you can play to keep you occupied. But before we get into all that, let's before we get in the shoe, let me just tell this quick story real quick. So as a little kid, when I started first grade, I completely skipped kindergarten, right? So my mom, who's Jamaican, my dad's Jamaican, and my sisters, but at the time it was just me and my older sister. We didn't have much. And I've said this previously in my, I want to say my last 2 videos. We never had much, but we basically made the best with what we had, right? So when I see the story of the free lunch, James Whitner, he's basically in his neighborhood talking about his community, how the government funded free lunches were dispersed out to kids during certain times before certain programs started, things like that. I think of me going and starting first grade for the first time. Now, keep in mind, again, I was attached to my mom, still am. And man, it was weird for me to start first grade and completely skip kindergarten. I remember this because the first day I cried. I definitely cried. Just because it was a weird environment. My mom left. And most people who start kindergarten, you're starting in like a limited time frame. Like from, let's say like a 1 to maybe 3, or, you get the concept. You're not in school as long as a first grader or a second grader, et cetera, et cetera. So during that time, I was fortunate to have kids my age, at least a year older, who, basically just comfort me, as well as the teacher that I had. And, it was fun. It was fun. And like I said, we didn't have much as a young kid, but we appreciated everything we had. So fast forward, lunch comes, and I keep in mind, my mom was very strict on sweets, right? So, when it came to candy, I wasn't out there always getting candy that wasn't me. We had to eat healthy. We ate whatever we had. And then I got a hold of the school lunch menu. And anybody that knows during that time, because there was no internet, there was no cable, there was no cell phone, none of that stuff. Anybody, I know people are like, oh man, he's old, ancient. By the way, the game that I played, the gaming console that we actually had when I was a kid was Atari. Just look that up. Anyway, so it came and featured the school would give you a lunch menu. And every time, you look at the lunch menu, you see pizza. We always got excited when Pizza Fridays happened. You had different types of lunches and stuff like that, meatball hoagies and stuff like that. But this was all government funded, so it was free. You would either get a card, some people got a ticket. You go into the lunch, the whole lunch line, and you get whatever you get. But the drinks that were served were kind of different. And when I say different, if you look at what James Whitner was talking about with the whole milk carton, ours was actually served in a bag. So you had the regular milk, you had the chocolate milk, you had the strawberry milk, but they were like, it was like a pouch, like a little bag. And I know people are like, what? Yeah, listen, back in the day, it was a bag. So on Fridays was the day that we got strawberry milk, right? Every other day was either chocolate milk or the regular milk. But Friday hit, you got the pizza, you had the strawberry milk, and you know what? That made our day as little kids. So I'm saying that to say this. The story behind, you'll probably see a video clip over here. The story behind this is amazing because it just brought so many memories that as a kid that I used to embrace, and it makes me this much appreciative of this shoe. Now, let's open the box because the story I just told you, it kind of correlates to this box. Now, right off the bat, I love this. I love the presentation because you can see it has the wax paper, shows little kids holding up the Nike sign as well as the social status sign, which I think is awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, based off the video clip that James Whitner did with Nike on the sneakers app, this should be the lunch menu. So there was a lot of detail that was featured in this shoe. Again, for people that can relate to your lifestyle as a little kid, you're going to appreciate this shoe. My gosh. Hold up. I ain't mean to cut myself off, but let me just put this. Look, this is the shoe. I'm going to bring it to you, but hold on now. Hold on. I gotta show you the inside of the box. Because these shoes remind me of another shoe that came out, but I'll get to that momentarily. Also, you notice I'm pulling out all the stuff here. Let me pull out the wax paper because I think I hear something else in the box. Oh, I'm going to open this up because I'm going to find out what this is. This also came with the social status delivery. Now, for those that don't know, if you were on social status and you ordered the Nike Dunks through James Whitner's website and you were able to get a pair, don't throw away your box and look carefully in your box. I think this is one of those like money coin type of bags or something like that where you could put like your dollar bills in or something like that. I'll find out when I open this back up, but you can see right here it does have Nike times social status on there. Let me put that right here. And I think that's it in terms of the box. Now, before we get into the lunch menu, let's look on the inside of the box because what do you see? A lunch tray, right? And of course, in detail, you see where you would put your milk box, But in this case, for us, at least in my community, it was like a milk bag. So, but again, same concept. I'm trying to look in here to see if I see anything else. Of course, it does come with the Yum Yum stick. No, I'm joking. It comes with the sticker that's in the back right here. At least that's the only thing that I see. So, let me put the box down because the box presentation was creative. That was definitely creative. But this is what I'm talking about. So, the lunch menu. You can see right here, I got it open. The social status, I think they call it the school district lunch menu. And you can see right there, on specific days, they serve specific different types of milk. So whether it be chocolate, strawberry, you can see right there that, I wonder if did they put pizza on there? I actually see pizza right here. See, remember that? Look, see the story I was just telling you not too long ago, right? You got, what is that? What's February 2nd? Pizza dunks, you got the strawberry milk. Just like I was saying it. That's pretty awesome. I do remember the corn dogs, the cheesy breadsticks, hamburger. Oh my God, fish sticks. All right, you know what? This is. I'm about to tear up right now. I'm serious because this is awesome, man. This is very awesome because it really does bring back some childhood memories. But let's get into the shoe real quick because I know that's what y'all came to see. If you notice that on these shoes, I know you've seen pictures and videos and stuff like that. This shoe actually reminds me of, I want to say, the Nike SB Strangeloves. The reason why I'm saying that is because you don't find too many shoes that feature, at least dunks, that feature velvet material. So the Strangeloves, when that came out, it just it blew a lot of people's mind because it's not, again, that's not a material that you normally see on a dunk. So, and seeing that and then looking at this, I'm like, there's some similarities to it. But velvet along the mudguard, you can see it right here. It is along the collar, which is the back of the shoe. And if I'm not mistaken, it's also, a line on the eye stays. And of course, you do have these rope laces. If I'm not mistaken, there's extra laces and it is. You have a regular set of lace that does come with the shoe. I didn't realize that. But it does feature the rope laces that are on there. And it also features what at least what I read, premium leather. Now, I will say this. On the quarter panels, on, I want to say the flaps, ankle flaps, that's on the back, because you can actually you can actually pull this to the side and make it hang if you wanted to kind of do that style. Just kind of remove the laces. But the leather quality is A1. A1. I mean, like, it is soft. They definitely went all out for this. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. See how when I press down, it wrinkles up? That's how you know you have that nice leather. But it's coated with like I want to say like a pink dye. You can't really see it, but it's definitely pink on here. But the theme of the shoe is strawberry milk, and it does feature this nice little Nike swoosh. This is actually the same thing on both pairs. That's why I didn't really kind of bring both of them out. And of course, you got that gel Nike swoosh. And if you look carefully, there's actually milk just pouring down all the way along the Nike swoosh. That is amazing. And it's featured on both sides. Both sides. Wow. On the inside of the shoe, you can see it does have, and you'll probably see a picture of here if I'm not showing it correctly. Sell by fall 2021. You'll see it right here. Kind of like an expiration date. But man, James doing his thing. But the midsole is kind of like a creamish midsole. Outsole is pretty much brown. Now, this is the strawberry milk version. There was a chocolate milk version. I was trying to get both of them, but I could not. But that's okay. That's 1 out of 2 ain't bad. This wasn't like readily available everywhere. It wasn't like, it's not going to be your cool gray 11s that you're going to find everywhere. Actually, anywhere in December. These are one of those shoes that people are going to look at and they're going to be like, huh, why is he wearing pink shoes? That's for people that don't know the story behind it. So I'm curious about this shoe because at least what I read, I saw strawberry milk, chocolate milk, and regular milk. So I'm wondering, Mr. James Whitner, are we not completely done with this free lunch project? Do you plan on kind of releasing like a straight white milk dunk? Oh man, see, this is what happens. This is what happens when I do my thing. Hold on real quick. That really just did happen on my video, but hey, don't even worry about it. But Mr. James Whitner, as I said before, do you plan on doing a white SB dunk? Because that would be dope. You did the chocolate, strawberry milk. Let's just see if we can do the little regular milk and kind of complete the series and we'll be good. But your boy Magnificent Man, comment below. Let me know what you think about these shoes. Oh man, this is one of those things that, some people aren't going to really like or they're going to appreciate it. Just because if you know the backstory behind it, you're going to appreciate it. You're going to wear it. That's kind of the whole gist of my shoe collection. If you look at it, usually there's a storyline behind it or I'm attached to the shoe for a particular reason because it's something that happened in the past or something I can relate to in the future or even now in today's society. When I say future, I mean there's certain things, there's certain shoes that people aren't ready for Nike adapt. But there's futuristic things happening with shoes that people don't even realize. But your boy Magnificent Man, let's look at the actual inside of the shoe before I actually do the on feet, because you can see right there the ingredients that they're reading, at least on this side, is basically the materials and the description of the shoe. So, for instance, you can see that it says, I think it says TPU at some point. It says TPU gel swoosh, which is the Nike gel that you see right on the medial side with the milk flowing right through it. It's just a level of detail. And this is what I meant for about the, I want to say the tickets, right? On the tongue of the shoe, which also has the leather, you see that it has like a ticket. And I'll actually also have a picture up there so you can see a clear picture of it. But it's kind of simulating like this is the ticket that you would use in order to get that free lunch, right? So I think on the Nike, I want to say the interview that he did, he just gave an example like this would be considered like a reduced lunch. On the chocolate dunks on the tongue, that would be like a free lunch, a complete free lunch. So it's different things for different occasions. But the idea around the shoe is just like, look, at a time when we were young, even to the kids today that are, they don't have as much as the next person, or, they, I want to say they do appreciate, and I mean really appreciate all the little things, because you got to realize it's not really like a sob story. Like, oh, this kid didn't have this, didn't have that. No, trust me, we had a blast because it didn't take much to entertain us and keep us busy. So again, we had fun, made the best of what we had. And James Whitner, man, you told the story, and I'm going to do the on feet and do kind of, actually, you know what I'm going to do? During the on feet, what I'm going to do is actually do like a lace swap. Not just with, I'm going to leave the rope lace, but I'm going to leave this lace, I think, on this shoe, and kind of do it this way. At least you can see what the lace swap looks like. And again, comment below. Let me know what you think of the storyline. What you think about the story, or the story. What you think about the shoe itself in terms of the colorway. Would you change anything up? Does this remind you of the SB Dunk Strange Loves? Look, comment below. Let me know. Let's converse about this. Your boy Magnificent Man, the Nike Dunk collaboration with Social Status, Strawberry Milk in the house. I am out, and you guys stay blessed. All right, so this is the Nike Social Status pouch bag that this actually just came in. Now, I'm pretty sure this is kind of designed for like money, right? So I'm going to put this quarter in here, at least attempt to, and it should hold it in, right? Find a dollar bill, whatever the case is, because you didn't have much when you were a kid. So this kind of like did its job. You can see that it's not coming out. And in order to loosen everything, you hold these two sides and it pops open. It's the whole idea. The little concept's pretty cool, not that bad. You want to kind of keep it to close to the young age in terms of kind of reminiscing how things were back in the past. But your boy Magnificent Man, now let's do that on feet and go from there.
Bye.